Alrighty, let's head over to the NFC East and now start grading some draft performances. Yes, sir. We've officially have gone through the AFC. We've done all the AFC, and now we can kind of look back and start looking at these AFC teams now. So the Eagles, the Cowboys, the Giants, and the Washington football team will be evaluating their draft today, giving them a letter grade. We've given out a couple of A's so far. The Jets are one. I keep forgetting which ones we've given A's to. Who do we give an A to? We just gave an F to somebody. Our first F. But we gave the... Where are we at? Yeah, we gave the Houston Texans an F. What an awful draft. And then the Titans get the A-, the Jags get the A-, and the Jets get the A+. So we'll see if any of these NFC East teams can get a nice high letter grade. So let's start here with the Washington football team. Alrighty. First round pick at number 19, they get a linebacker. Once again, shoring up their defense. That was the best thing about Washington last season. Ron Rivera can get it done himself. Or Ron Rivera can just coach himself. Let me fix this real quick. Ron Rivera can just, coach defense himself. He's not worried about it. And, they just shore up their defense with the linebacker at number 1. I love that. Then in the second round, Samuel Cosmi, an offensive lineman, shoring up, trying to protect. They didn't get a quarterback in this draft, which I absolutely love. I can rock with Taylor Heineke, definitely backed up with Ryan Fitzpatrick. Absolutely, I can rock with that for 1 year. Shoring up that line so they don't get hit. So fantastic there. And then in the third round, they get Benjamin St. Just, a cornerback. Fantastic. Shoring up, once again, their defense that, is basically, the best thing about this Washington team. Like we said, the offense is all right. No real A1, tier 1 superstar players out there. They got Terry McLaurin that kind of panned out very well last year. Let's see if he can take the year 2 leap. And let's see if everybody else around them can kind of, elevate their game as well. Then also in the third round, they get De'Ami Brown, a wide receiver for their, Taylor Heineke if he's going to be the starter. But a nice kind of tall wide receiver out here, 6'1". So very well done there. Then they also get in the fourth round, John Bates, tight end. How tall is he? Nice 6'5" tight end, a great tall tight end. That's exactly what you want in this league. Fifth round, they get Derek Forrest, a safety. Sixth round, they get a safety again, or a long snapper, and Cameron Cheeseman, folks. Cameron Cheeseman. They draft that man. Sixth round pick. Seventh round pick to get 3 picks. William Bradley King, linebacker. Shaka Tony, defensive end. And then the last pick, they go wide receiver again, and a nice tall wide receiver at 6'1" to potentially pan out. Seventh round pick, boom or bust. Probably going to be a bust, but go for the height. So, Washington football team, just like, I'm fine with them not taking a quarterback. Truly 100% fine with that. I'm not going to knock them for not taking a quarterback. I think that's the right decision. We've heard time and time again that Ron Rivera is not going to overreach for players. He's going to work with whatever they've got. And if that's not great players or A1 tier 1 players, they're not worried about that because they can still win. They just won the division last year at 7-9. So fantastic. But, Antonio Gibson at the running back, a solid running back here. 795 yards, so just under that 1,000-yard mark, but still solid work. They short up the line for him to be even better. Terry McLaurin had a great year last season, 1,100 yards for their number 1 wide receiver. They have Curtis Samuel, so they don't need that kind of that kind of first, second, third round tight or wide receiver pick, or just kind of first and second. So just really shoring up their defense. I love it. So there's really no holes to fill here for this Washington team, in our opinion. Just real solid talent that we know Ron Rivera is going to elevate here. So we're going to give them a solid B+. Not overreaching for a running back or a wide receiver or a quarterback was fantastic. Shoring up their defense. Let's run it back defensively. And, let's just kind of have our offense be game managers. Whether that's going to be Taylor Heineke or Ryan Fitzpatrick. We know Ryan Fitzpatrick can win games. We know Taylor Heineke can be competitive. He went toe-to-toe with Tom Brady first round of the playoffs. Got to give him the man some credit. So, going to have this entire offseason to kind of work and learn. So, well done by the Washington football team. Good draft. We give them a B+. Alrighty, now let's go to the Giants now. Alrighty, and probably one of the most surprising first-round picks in this year's draft was Kadarius Toney, wide receiver. Now, they didn't need a wide receiver, but Kadarius Toney, folks, everyone's talking about Jalen Waddle being the next kind of Tyreek Hill. No, it's Kadarius Toney, folks. This man's got amazing speed. He's 6 foot, looking real great out here, and an absolute, I don't want to say steal in this draft, but what a pickup. It's a great pickup. Didn't really need him, but hey, got a nice, explosive, huge boom potential in this league. Kadarius Toney, first-round pick. And then in the second round, they get Azeez Ujulari, linebacker. We're big on him. Third round, they go Aaron Robinson, corner. Fourth round, they go Ellerson Smith, linebacker. And then in the sixth round, they go pick up a running back. Just because. I mean, yes, they've got Saquon Barkley, and there's no real great running back talent in this draft class besides Najee Harris and Travis Etienne. And then in the sixth round as well, their last pick, they get Rodarius Williams, a cornerback. So just shoring up their team a little bit more. When we look at their depth chart, they don't really need any offensive weapons. That's why the Kadarius Toney pick was a little out of right field because, I mean, you've got Kenny Galladay, you've got Sterling Shepard, you got Darius Slayton. I mean, these are nice pass catchers. And then you got Evan Ingram as a tight end position. But this Kadarius Toney pickup could honestly, I have him projected at being kind of the number 2 wide receiver come week 1. Kenny Galladay number 1, Kadarius Toney number 2. I mean, you got the size and the speed. Kenny Galladay, what is he, 6'2", 6'3", 6'4"? Oh my goodness, even better. So you got the tall wide receiver at Kenny Galladay. You got the, decently tall 6 foot fast, folks. He's so freaking quick, man, of Kadarius Toney. So Saquon Barkley's back. You don't need the running back. Daniel Jones is the guy. They don't need the quarterback. Their line's good, and defense just shoring it up a little bit. I mean, look at this. Look at this defensive back crew of, Adoree Jackson, Logan Ryan, Jabril Peppers. I'm a big fan of Jabril Peppers, too. Azeez Ujulari at the linebacker position. You got Leonard Williams up front. So very solid draft here for the Giants. Didn't really need anything big. I liked, a little bit of maybe a luxury pick here at number 1 that they maybe this season's going to tell whether this Kadarius Toney kind of, luxury pick, splurge pick at the first overall pick or first round pick is going to pan out or not. But I'm going to give this Giants draft class a solid B here. They didn't really need anything too much. Maybe shore up their line a little bit. But at the end of the day, they got a nice kind of wide receiver talent, short up their defense a little bit. So we'll give them a solid B here. Alrighty, now let's go to the Cowboys now. Alrighty, what do they need? Well, they need defense, and man, oh man, they just win mother-loving defense, folks. First round pick, Micah Parsons, linebacker. He's going to be great. He's going to be a week 1 starter, absolutely. Second round pick, Kelvin Johnson, cornerback. Third round pick, Osa Odighizuwa. I butchered that, and I truly apologize. Defensive tackle. Third round pick, Chauncey Golston, defensive end. Third round pick, folks, they had three third round picks. Fantastic. All defense, fantastic. Third round pick, Nashawn Wright, cornerback. Fourth round pick, Jabril Cox, inside linebacker. Jabril Cox. What the heck? Hang on. Okay, yeah. Okay, I had another name in my head for some reason. All right. But yeah, Jabril Cox, linebacker, is going to be great. Josh Ball, fourth round pick, offensive tackle, so shoring up their line a little bit. That was they had 3 offensive picks in this draft, but they had like 10 picks in total. And man, oh man, the biggest deal of the draft is right here, folks, at the 5th round pick, Semi Fayoko. He's going to be an absolute stud, folks. 6'4", big, great hands, powerful. And, a little unfortunate that this Cowboys team already has great wide receivers because this man is going to play and can really be a starter week 1, in my opinion. He's so freaking great. And, a little bit of a hidden gem in this year's draft, but we think he's going to pan out absolutely fantastic. So, Semi Fayoko, great pick up there at the 5th round. 6th round, they go Quinton Bohanna, defensive tackle. 6th round, they go Israel Mukuromo, cornerback. And then the last pick, 7th round, Matt Farionok, guard. So shoring up their defense, that's really all they need. They didn't need the wide receivers. They didn't need the running back. They're good there. Amari Cooper, Zeke Elliott, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, Blake Jarwin at the tight end position. So just filling up that defense that was absolutely lackluster all season long. And then the Semi Fayoko hidden gem pickup as well. I gotta give this Cowboys draft an A-, honestly. They've got the defense now. And if Dak Prescott can kind of return to his form, instantly without kind of having this kind of, injury post-injury slump season, this Cowboys team is going to be dangerous to rock with, but Mike McCarthy needs to step up, and Dak Prescott needs to get it done. I mean, that's really the only two factors here. They shored up their defense. Let's see if all these picks pan out, but in terms of just what they need and what they got, the defense was really what they needed, and they went and shored that up. So A-, really kind of the Semi Fioki pick, picking this up from a B- to an A+, honestly. And that's how big I feel about Semi Fioki. He's going to be great in this league. Alrighty, and then the last team here in the NFC East here is the Eagles. So let's see what they did. They went and traded up in round 1 to get Devonta Smith, who I wish the Dolphins got. So I'm a little jealous that the Eagles ended up getting him, but a great pickup there. I think he's going to be the best wide receiver in this year's draft. And then honestly, I think Kadarius Toney is going to be number 2, outpacing Jamar Chase. And then Jamar Chase number 3, and then probably Jalen Waddle 4. That's just how I see it, but we'll see what happens this season, obviously. Second round pick, they go Landon Dickerson, center. Third round pick, they go Milton Williams, defensive tackle. Fourth round pick, they go Zach McPherson, cornerback. Fifth round pick, they get Kenneth Gainwell, a running back, a really kind of head scratcher pick. I'm a real big fan of Miles Sanders here for this Eagles team. And like we said, there's really no good running backs in this year's draft class, folks. There's 2 good ones, and that's it. Everybody else is probably going to be absolutely garbage. So fifth round pick, picking up the running back, not my favorite decision. Sixth round pick, they go defensive tackle. Sixth round pick again, they go defensive end. Sixth round pick again, they go safety. And then their last pick in the 7th round, Patrick Johnson, outside linebacker. So this Eagles team is rocking with Jalen Hurts. He's going to be the quarterback, folks. So they obviously didn't need to go get a quarterback there. I do kind of like the aggressive pick. Jalen Reagor played out fantastically last year for this Eagles team. How many yards did he have? He only had 396 yards last year? Is that right? Wow. Did he play in all these games? I thought Jalen Reagor got it done last year. I guess he did not. Interesting. Alrighty. Alright, I guess I was wrong on that one. That one's my own narrative. I thought he was doing good. Alrighty, so we'll see, how Jalen Reagor does this season. Devonta Smith, now is going to have, a huge, good, successful year potentially, coming in instantly being the number 1 wide receiver. Greg Ward as well, that's why I like this pick. I mean, they don't really have any great wide receivers, and when you're kind of, mentoring a quarterback and, kind of trying to prepare or just kind of, I don't want to say groom because I don't really like that word, but when you're trying to, elevate Jalen Hurts from, year 1 to year 2, you got to have some weapons out here. I mean, that was Tua's downfall last year, not having the good weapons. So Devonta Smith, Jalen Reagor, Miles Sanders, I am a big fan of, so decent offensive weapons here. Defensively, Darius Slay at the corner. I like that. They got Fletcher Cox still, Brandon Graham. But, kind of focusing a little. They were kind of they were all over the field. I mean, what do we get? Wide receiver, center, defensive tackle, corner, running back, defensive tackle, defensive end, safety, outside linebacker. So nothing truly specific here. Just kind of, taking their, their pick at every position, hoping that they all pick out. But we're going to give this one a solid B. I love the Devonta Smith pickup. Everything else was just kind of, all right, just solid pickup. Nothing else truly great here for this Eagles team. So we'll give them a B. See how they go. Nick Sirianni didn't do the greatest in this year's draft, but we'll see how all these players pan out for this Eagles team. But we'll give them a B for their draft. All right.